beautiful souls. It's another beautiful day in Alberta country in Canada, and I'm out for another walk, just getting into nature and immersing myself in a practice of presence. And I wanted to talk about this practice of presence because it is so critical and important right now. A lot of people have been expressing that they're living in a lot of fear, a lot of challenge right now. They're scared, they don't know what to do, they don't know what steps to take. And so I just wanted to come on and share some of the things that I've been doing that have helped bring some peace of mind to me. And one of the biggest things and the first things that I want to express is this practice of presence. The practice of presence is, it has a lot to do with mindfulness, but it is the ability to be in the moment rather than what if, and we get so caught up in the what if that we lose ourselves, and we cannot experience the richness and the joy that is right here with us in every given moment. And so this practice of presence, I recently, in one of my Spirit Minds group classes, we had the beautiful Leslie Evans come on, and she is a mindfulness expert. And one of the things that she talked about to become more present is using our senses. And so using our senses is such a powerful tool, because when we can stop and say, okay, what do I smell? What do I hear? What do I feel tactilely? So, I'm touching the plant. I'm feeling that, feeling the moisture on it, the dew on it, feeling the veins of the leaf. And then of course there is taste, if there's any taste in your mouth. So we can go through all of our senses, and we can utilize our senses in order to become more present in that moment. So that's one of the things that you can be doing to help you practice this presence piece. Now, there's more to it than this, and it really is a practice. So it's something to bring ourselves back to as we move through the day, as we get into the hustle and bustle and the regular bump and grind of the day. And so it's something that we simply want to bring our awareness to. Oh, I haven't been present today. Let me sink into this. Let me see how my chair feels that I'm sitting in. Let me see what smells I notice, what I hear. And that just brings us into an immediate place of presence. And that is where we find joy. That is where we find happiness. That is where we find peace, is in the present. It is not in the future. And it is certainly not in the past. And yet so many of us spend so much time in the past and in the future. And that's one of the biggest conundrums that humanity faces right now, is that we've been so lost in the past and the future. The other thing that I want to share with people in terms of what do I do? I'm stressing out, I'm overwhelmed, I'm panicked. And so there is a certain level of preparation that we can do as well. And so that preparation for me has been largely going inward and creating a consistent practice of taking the time to go inward, and sitting and being with myself, building a stronger relationship with my spirit and my soul. And I mean, that's nothing new. I always suggest that people do that in their lives no matter what, but that's been a more consistent practice for me. And so that's one of the things I encourage, is that you allow yourself a daily practice to connect with your spirit and your soul and say hello, say I love you, and feel into that, because there's so much goodness in that. The other thing is more of an external preparation. And there's things that you can be doing externally just in case, of course, things do go extreme on us. And there's things like stocking up on long-term foods. For some, it's guns and ammo, although I choose a peaceful path myself. For some, it's purchasing land. I know for myself, I've purchased some land. I've also started collecting seeds. So I'm buying organic seeds and storing seeds so that I can grow my own food. And a prediction that I have is that as things continue to evolve, that more and more people will be going to the earth and going to self-sustainability. And this is actually a wonderful thing. It's not a bad thing, although we oftentimes are attached to what we know and how we live and the luxuries that we have. However, I do feel that this is a shift for us to go back to Mother Earth. And so I know that this will be a trend that we will be seeing more of. And if you're concerned about what is happening out there, then I suggest that you look into purchasing some seeds and purchasing materials that are sustainable, solar, wind power, looking into, backup generators, things like that. So you can certainly go to that space if you're in that much fear and you prepare. And that preparation can bring a great amount of peace as well. So I know that might sound a little bit contradictory to what I said about practice being present, and then I'm saying, but prepare. But I am telling you to do both of those things, or inviting you to do both of those things, because it's the combination of those things that allow for us to have more sanctuary, more peace, and not be in fear. And to wrap up today, I'm just going to say this. One of the practices that has helped me is to stay off any type of media, social media, television, becoming very mindful about what I'm ingesting through my mind, through my eyes, through my ears, and through my mouth. And so in allowing ourselves to be more mindful, almost dropped my camera, to be more mindful of what we're putting in. And so right now I have given myself a limited period of time on social media because there's so much fear on every extreme, okay? Right or left, doesn't matter, okay? And so I've been limiting my time, and that's making a big difference. I'm not getting swallowed up in the rabbit holes. And again, being more conscious about what I'm putting into my mouth, into my ears, into my eyes, and so on. So I hope that helps you. I hope that brings you some peace. I'm getting into the sunshine here now. And so this is a perfect time to bid you farewell. I wish you all a wonderful day. And I hope that some of what I've shared today will bring you some peace as you move through the day. Bye. See you later.